because it has been shown that refugees will have been known to bolster the economies of the communities that they move into. And my bill also outlines steps that will be taken to help the refugees adjust to their new environment and get jobs. And although this will cost money, ultimately the refugees put in more to the society than they take out. And I think it would also improve Indiana's reputation as a humanitarian reputation, which is kind of lacking at the moment. And it would also promote cultural diversity, which is an asset to every community. I yield my time to my closing summation.
Thank you, Delegate. You have yielded a minute and 5 seconds to your closing statement. Technical questions are now in order. Any technical questions on the floor? Representative McLaughlin.
Representative Cadet Captain Coleman of the School Delegation. Will there be background checks on these refugees?
Actually, currently, there are 5 federal agencies who vet refugees. It is the most extensive refugee vetting process in United States history on these refugees, especially coming out of Syria. And they're thoroughly investigated, and only around 2% of the applicants are allowed in.
Any other technical questions on the floor? Representative Brown.
President of the student delegation, will taxes be raised to cover the cost of education, healthcare, for the refugees?
The taxes will not be raised.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Representative Jolly.
Do you have a set number for how much is there a set number on the increase of cigarette
The bill doesn't give a set number, and that is because any visa applicants that pass the vetting process currently in order will be eligible for settling India.
All right, we'll entertain one last technical question. Representative Stout.
Representative Staff from the swing delegation, will the government be paying for the transportation of the refugees to Indiana?
Right now, after visa applicants are done,
Delegate, please stick to short answers.
no.
Thank you. The time for technical questions is now elapsed. We now go on to round of pro con debate. Seeing as the sponsor was in favor of this bill, we will start with a con speaker. Any con speakers on the floor? Representative Martinez.
Representative Martinez from the Hobart delegation. I was reading his bill and it only said Syrian refugees. I feel like if we accept them, then we have to accept all the refugees in the world because that goes back to unfairness and then it's just going to start a whole bunch of riots on why they can't come into our state. I yield the rest of my time to Representative Bianco.
One moment, please. Will the clerk please read the amendment that was made in committee to this bill?
I apologize. Replace Governor Pence in line 3 with President Trump. Remove Syrian in the title and replace Bang in line 6 with ban.
Any other amendments? Thank you. You may resume.
Representative Bianco of the Hobart delegation, I'm against this bill because these refugees would be taking away our tax dollars and will also be taking away Indiana jobs from our current residents. I yield the rest of my time to Representative London.
Representative Brunton of the Swin delegation. In line 21, it states that state will pay for free education, learning classes, as well as workplace skills for the refugees. Refugees will also be given health care, covering any debilitating or life-threatening illnesses or injuries. My problem with this is the fact that I don't know where these funds will be coming from. He said they wouldn't be coming from taxes, but there's nowhere else to get those funds at the moment. I yield the rest of my time to the chair.
Thank you, Delegate. Are there any other con speakers on the floor at this time? Any other con speakers? Is there anyone who has not spoken yet? Okay. And now move on to a round of pro debate. Are there any pro speakers on the floor? Representative Brown.
Representative Brown from the Swin delegation. I'm in favor of this bill because it could really help the image of Indiana by letting refugees in from anywhere, not just Syria. And I would give the rest of my time to Representative Walker.
Representative Albright from the Swin delegation. Our country is founded on the principles that anyone can come to our country and be free. And I'd like to read to you a